Welcome to Sober Barkeep. I'm Brian Anderson, coming to you from Anderson's Guitar Bar here in lovely League City, Texas. Today we're going to take a look at a second Wilderton product that I've got, Wilderton Earthen. Wilderton's, they're a botanical. They advertise as botanical, and they are botanical. This one's very interesting. Let me read you what's in this. It says it's got benzoin. I have no idea what that is. Cardamom, frankincense, cubeb, pimento, rose, lapsang, souchong tea. I don't have a clue what half that crap is, but let me tell you, it's interesting. Let's take a look at this, and it's very different from the other product that we took a look at, the Luster. The Luster had a very strong component to it, very unique, that was overpowering and kind of drove the rest of the flavor. Still very complex. This one, when you smell it, smells completely different. Kind of got almost a piney smell to it. Very nice, light, a little bit of almost a little smoky smell to it. When you taste it, you get a tip of the tongue tingle bite right off the bat. Really nice, and then a long aftertaste, kind of smoky. A little heat, which is really interesting because it's not a real strong pepper heat like some of the products have in them. And it's very, like the other Wilderton product, like the Luster, very complex. And as you let it linger here, the longer it lingers, the more stuff that just kind of comes up. This one I like. The other one I appreciated, understood where they were going with it. Rated it highly because I think if you like that particular component, you'd love that one. This one here I like. This is really kind of interesting. And because it's so complex, I wanted to do something with a drink here that didn't overpower it, because I think there's so much going on here that's so good. And you just keep getting that tongue tingle. It's got a really nice mouthfeel to it. Long. It's almost got alcohol component to it. It's not. I mean, it's a non-alcoholic completely, but it's got some of the things reminiscent to drinking real alcohol. This is a really interesting product, and I'm not a huge botanicals kind of fan. So I wanted to do something simple with this because I didn't want to hide what's going on. So we're going to do a gimlet with this. So we're going to do a couple of shots of the Earthen. I'm going to do the juice of half a lime, because I think the lime's going to make it pop a little bit even more. There's a little citrus component. I don't know where it came from, but it's got a little bit of that on the tongue when you first try it, and I wanted to kind of build on that a little. And gimlet seemed like the right way. Now with a gimlet, you can do powdered sugar. A lot of people do that. I'm going to do a ½ ounce of simple syrup, just to kind of counteract some of the other stuff that's going on with this thing. That's it. It's pretty simple recipe for a gimlet. Shake, give it a really, really good shake here. Get that nice cloudy look like you'd have with a vodka or gin gimlet. Oh, that's good. You get, again, a very complex flavor. And I'm giving this is a solid 4, maybe 4.5. I'm going to give it a 4, but it's a solid 4 rising. And I probably, if I was more of a botanical kind of guy, I probably would even rate it higher, because it's just got so much going on, and it doesn't have any single component that's overrides the rest of them. Like the Earthen, the Luster to me had the component right up front that you could smell, you could taste, that just drove the flavor. Although there's other complexities going on, you had that flavor that lingered for hours afterwards. This one's got a lot of flavor, a lot of components in it, all of which play together. And at any given time, you pick one of them or two of them out. I think the sugar, the simple syrup, the sugar in this kind of drives a little bit and elevates some of those flavors as well as the lime elevating. To be such a simple drink, man, it really makes this one pop. You got to try this. This, in my mind, and I like the smoke. There's a smokiness, there's a heat, and it's not a driving, overriding, real strong pepper kind of heat to it. It's just kind of a lingering, like you'd like in a nice cocktail. I'm kind of digging this thing. So, Wilderton, way to go, man! And for me, it's the Earthen. It's got it going. From Sober Barkeep, live on, drink smart.